I'm Sonja and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in what I'm up to, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about feeling guilty when you are manifesting the opposite. I've gotten this from a few people, and this kind of ties in with a video I did a few days ago about unconditional love. If you are dwelling and spiraling in your guilt that you are manifesting the opposite of what you want, you are not coming from a place of unconditional love for yourself. You're focused on all the things that are wrong with you and how you should punish yourself. You're also lacking compassion for yourself, which is a big one. It is a big one. You have to remember that you have lived your entire life up until now not knowing any of this shit. None of it. You had no idea that you were creating your experience, that your thoughts create, that you had a say. None of it. But you're very easily willing to beat yourself up because of the shit that you have manifested and are currently manifesting because it isn't the way that you want it to be. That is completely unnecessary. I live by the motto, by the rule, if you will, that when you don't know, like when you know better, you do better. That's the saying. When you know better, you do better. When you didn't know, you couldn't have done better. Truly. And now, in the present moment, beating yourself up because things aren't changing the way that you want them to be is literally you just accepting that things could never change. It comes down to, when you are manifesting, what thoughts are you going to put your focus on? And you're choosing to focus on being a victim in your own reality. Truly. I'm going to sit here and make myself wrong and make myself guilty and focus on how things aren't the way I want them to be and how everything's the opposite and how I'm not good enough at this and how this doesn't work and whatever else is going on, instead of stopping it and changing you. Which means, no, there's nothing to be guilty about because I have always done my absolute best, and now I'm doing my best, and now's the time that shit's going to change because I am not going to accept any of that shit is true anymore. So there's nothing to feel guilty about because I'm doing my best. I've always done my best, and now is the time that shit changes. As long as you are going to hold on to guilt and feeling guilty that things aren't the way you want them to be or things about the past or whatever, that's going to continue to be your experience because you're choosing it. And it's manifesting perfectly. This guilt and this opposite and all the shit is a perfect manifestation. You could be so close to getting everything that you've ever fucking wanted, but you're putting all your focus on that you will never have it. And then you're coming up with reasons to beat yourself up about that. If you are not going to look at where this is coming from or just let it go and focus on having what you want, those are kind of your options. You either let it go and just go back to affirming, or you dig a little bit and ask yourself where this is coming from and what you need to do to make it better. But you have to come from a place of unconditional love. You cannot hate everything and focus on how much you hate it and then expect it to change. What you are focused on the most is and will become your experience. Like I say a lot, the thing that helped me about learning about revision wasn't so much changing my past with revision, but understanding that it's whatever you tell yourself is true is true. You are the one that is accepting and telling yourself that there's something to feel guilty over. And then you choose it enough to stew in it, and that is your experience. Until you're ready to drop it and either work through it however it needs to be worked through, or just drop it completely and focus on things being the way you want them to be and no longer accepting that shit is true, You are the one choosing the experience of misery. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.